The Ottawa Senators are extremely pleased to select from the Boston U Terriers, Brady Tkachuk.
Derek Brassard drops, going in, scores! 2-on-1, goes around.
Welcome to Sens Talk. My name is Brandon, and I am your host. Before we get started, please follow us on Twitter at SensTalk_ for live updates of the games and, of course, breaking news. Now, before we get into tonight's crazy game, I want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor of this video, SeatGeek. SeatGeek is a ticket app that takes the confusion out of buying tickets. They rate the tickets between a 0 to 10 score, with red being bad and green being good. So, using this ticket app or online at SeatGeek.com, you can see the view of where you're sitting, and the ticket's either green, orange is in between, or yellow in between. Green, it's good, and red is bad. So it's a great service that tells you the value of the ticket if you're getting a good deal or not. If you use my code SENSTALK, no spaces there, on your first purchase, you will save $20 on any ticket on the website. So take advantage of this offer, help the channel out, and help yourself out. Use code SENSTALK to save $20 off your first purchase, and it's just a win-win for everybody. Now let's get into tonight's recap from the Ottawa Senators versus the Montreal Canadiens. So tonight's game is between the Montreal Canadiens and the Ottawa Senators. Going into this game, the Senators had won 2 games in a row. They're coming off a big win a long time ago against the Dallas Stars. Meanwhile, the Canadiens were coming off a nice win over the St. Louis Blues, where they scored in the last 11 seconds with Gallagher with the game winner, and they won that game as well. So both teams are surprising their fan bases and the rest of the NHL to start the season. But let's get to some lineup notes for the Senators first before we get to the game recap. So firstly, Ryan Dzingel is back in. The Senators go with this 11-7 lineup, with the corresponding move with Ryan Dzingel being back in. Yaros is called up. He's put back in the lineup. Harper's still in the lineup as well. McCormick and Nick Paul are scratched. Paul Carey, for some reason, stays in over Max McCormick or Nick Paul. As well, the Senators had the early Christmas party, and Brady Tkachuk and Mark Stone dressed up funny, and then a few other, Colin White and Payarvi and Shabbat and Cherney dressed up as Fortnite characters. So that was interesting. It was very funny. But a nice moment came out of it. Matt Duchene announced to the NHL and the world that he is expecting a child sometime in January. So congratulations to Matt Duchene and the rest of his family on some great, incredible news. Mazel tov to you guys. Now let's get to the goaltending matchup. It's Craig Anderson for the Ottawa Senators and Carey Price for the Montreal Canadiens. Both goalies kind of having, knock on wood, but for Craig Anderson, both having bounce-back seasons so far. Craig Anderson going into this game was 3-1-1. Carey Price was 2-1-1. So let's see what happens. Let's get to the first period now. 3:40 in, after a second penalty in a row by the Senators in the span of 2 minutes apart, the Habs finally strike on the board. Craig Anderson screen. Max Domi takes advantage, shoots it 5-hole. It's 1-0 Canadiens from Drouin and Jeff Petrie. After that, there's a timeout. Well, not timeout, but TV break. And the Senators did a very, very nice gesture. Bob Cole, this is his last game he's calling at the Canadian Tire Center unless the Sens make the playoffs. And then he announces it, which is very unlikely. So this is most likely the last game he'll announce at the CTC. So the Senators did a really nice thing. Firstly, they did a video tribute on the big board, the Jumbotron, and about of his best calls for Senators, like the playoff calls, like the Chris Phillips goal against the Devils, stuff like that. And then the Sens came off the bench, went to center ice, stick tapped, and saluted him, and he did the same thing back. It was a very nice moment, so well done by the Senators there. But moments after that, nice moment, a bad moment. Philip Deneau shoots a deflection, and it beats Anderson glove side, top shelf. It's a 2-0 lead for the Habs now from Paul Byron and Terry Lehkonen. But moments later, 3 minutes exact, a beautiful play from Mark Stone finds Cherney, right to Stone, one-timer past Carey Price and in. Ottawa is down by 1. It's 2-1 now, and Cherney continues to pump the points. 9 points, 2 goals, and 7 apples. 7 games in a row with a point. 2-1 game. Mark Stone, 3rd goal of the year. But with 4 minutes to go in the period, bad defensive coverage finds Byron all alone in front of the net. It's 3-1 Habs from Armia and Kotkaniemi. We head to the second period now, and not feeling too good about this, but 9:41 in. Michael Bodker skating on the left side. He on the goal line and somehow goes past Carey Price. It's a 3-2 game. He comes in and let's pretend this is the post. So this is Price, and he lifts up and then tries to block on the back, but he lifts off the post and it gives Bodker the chance to bounce it off Carey Price's number and in. It's a 3-2-1 game now, and the Senators are down by 1, not for longer. 3 minutes later, a beautiful, beautiful pass from Bobby Ryan finds Matt Duchene on the side for his first of his season for him on the power play. It's a 3-3 game. The Senators have tied it from Bobby Ryan and Mark Stone, and the Senators going to the third period are tied with the Habs after being down by 3-1. They go to the third 3-3. And the Senators are 2-0 after 2 periods of play, being tied. So let's see if they can make it 3-0. But what a nice comeback, and the Pesky Sens are back. A great effort by the Senators as they keep on pushing. We head to the third period now. They keep on pushing. Colin White looks spectacular out there. He's skating. He's creating chances. The Canadiens get a couple of chances, but we head to overtime. And this overtime was insane. So a couple of chances from the Habs, but this is where it gets crazy. Firstly, the Senators had a wide open. They had a 3-on-1, and they fanned the puck, and then the Habs throw it to Jeff Petrie. He misses wide, comes right back, and all of a sudden Dzingel toe drags and fans on the shot on the wide open cage. So the Sens go the other way, try to defend, they get it right back. And then Turney sprung loose on the breakaway, and then he's fans on the shot and stopped by Carey Price. And then moments later is magic. A nice play from Matt Duchene. Mark Stone loses the man. One-timer, bar in. The Senators win 4-3. What a shot. They've won 3 games in a row. Matt Duchene with the assist and Thomas Chabot with the secondary assist. Ottawa wins 4-3 in overtime. They defeat the Canadiens. What a game. The Sens are 3-0 without Cody Ceci, but this game was insane. It was a sellout game, worth the money to go to the game. Absolutely one of the best regular season games I've seen in a long time. And wow, Mark Stone, you could hear that shot from the post and in, that beautiful post sound. You could hear that from across the city, in Quebec, in China, wherever. Crazy goal. Crazy sound, crazy win. The Senators win 4-3 on Stone, second of the night and fourth of the year. Sens win 4-3. The shots in goal, 34-27 Ottawa. They outshoot their opponent and keep their opponent to under 30 shots for the first time this season. Team stats, face-offs, 39-28 in favor of the Senators. The Habs are one of the worst face-off teams in the league. Power plays, Ottawa won 1 for 4. The Habs went 1 for 3. Hits were 33-28 Ottawa, and shots were 34-27. We get to the 3 stars of the game. Third star, Paul Byron from the Montreal Canadiens with a goal and assist. Second star, Matty Duchene with a goal and assist, 20 minutes on the ice. And the first star with the game-winning goal, 2 goals, 1 assist, 2+ rating, 20-53 on the ice. Mark Stone, he was the first star of the game. Now let's get to who you voted was the Sens Talk Star of the Night. So the Sens Talk Star of the Night, voted by you, the fans, is as follows. Third place is tied between Colin White and Mikhail Bodker with 3% of the vote. I thought Colin White would get more of the vote there, but it's the way it goes. You guys voted for that, and that's fine. The second star of the night, Matt Duchene, with a tying goal for his first of the year, had a solid game once again, 6% of the vote, and overwhelmingly, the first star of the game, 2-goal performance, overtime winner, number 61, Mark Stone, 88% of the vote. He was spectacular tonight as the Senators defeat the Habs 4-3. Mark Stone is your Sens Talk Star of the Night, voted by you, the fans. And if you ever want to join in on the fun, make sure to go to our Twitter account after every Sens game, and we put the poll and you vote. So thank you for that. Thank you for watching. The Senators defeat the Habs 4-3 and once again another incredible game. Senators are 4-2-1 so far the start of the year in their first 7 games. It's been fun to watch. Let's keep it going. Next game is Tuesday against the Boston Bruins in Ottawa at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll see you then. So thank you all for watching. Please follow us on Twitter at @SensTalk_ for live updates of the games and, of course, breaking news. Please like us on Facebook, SensTalk, add us to our circles on Google Plus SensTalk, click the big red button down there and subscribe to us. Like this video, share this video wherever you share cool stuff. Please check our website, SensTalkCentral.com. We update that every single day. And as well, SeatGeek.com, you can download it on the App Store or go to the link in the description below. Use your code SENSTALK to save $20 off your first purchase. Everyone wins. Thank you for that if you do as well. Besides that, by this time, there's a button to press subscribe, most recent upload, and our season playlist. You can click on one of those. I would much appreciate it. But either way, Senators 4, the Canadiens 3. They're 4-2-1 to start the year. 3 wins in a row. Let's make it 4 Tuesday night against the Boston Bruins. I'll see you then. Go Sens, go.